Hello everyone. Just wanted to jump in here and trial how this all goes. It's been an interesting week for sure. A lot has happened in the past few weeks. I hope you're all staying safe in your bubbles and keeping entertained. We for sure keeping entertained. We've got 3 kids, 7, almost 5, and 2, and it's been very challenging trying to balance work and life and kids and keeping them in routine. But I think we've nailed it now. They've got the routine going, and we get to do some work around the house and keep the business afloat. So I just wanted to jump in to say hello, answer any questions if anyone else will be listening. And the idea is that I will be coming in here hopefully every now and then, and just trying a new platform to answer questions, because I often get phone calls, I often get messages, and it's just nice to have human-to-human interaction as well and get more comfortable around the camera. So I thought the Prime Minister can do it, surely I can do it too. What I want to talk about is just what's been happening. So 2 weeks ago, I've held a seminar with my Russian-speaking community. I had, I think, over 50 people attend, and we talked about mortgage holidays and interest only. So it was really nice that the government has renamed mortgage holidays onto mortgage deferral payments, and that's given a lot of clarity, I think, to a lot of people. Because initially when they announced mortgage holiday, it was all around, let's have a holiday from not paying a mortgage. But that's not how it works. So I'm glad they've renamed it to mortgage deferral. And mortgage deferrals is, you can get it usually on your owner-occupied. But if you are struggling with your investment property because the tenant has gone AWOL, disappeared, or not paying, or the tenant is in hardship, you can also approach the bank to get the mortgage deferral repayments. You just have to keep in mind that this will cost you more in the long run. So the advice is, at the moment, if you can pay, just pay. So that's one of the things we discussed. And then interest-only loans. So the first option should be is, if you can pay your mortgage, just keep paying it with principal. If you can't, then go on interest only. And I've helped few people for the past week with businesses and normal clients with houses to get interest only set up as well. Just wanted to say thank you for all the people that are joining in. I see I've got a bit of audience. Yay! Hello everyone that's joining in. If you do have questions, feel free to ask, and I don't want to just sit here and talk by myself. I'd rather answer your questions. So I just wanted to say thank you for all the support for the past few weeks, and just keeping it going. Ideally, what I want to see is people asking relevant questions to them, and because these questions will also be relevant to someone else. So if you can answer, if you can ask. Sorry, what time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock at night, so it's a bit late, but I'm still here. And so if you want to ask any questions, I would love for you to ask, because I would like to answer that. What else has been happening? So the interest rates, we're still seeing low rates from the banks, and everyone's sort of fixing at the moment for 1 year or 2 year. And there's been something else interesting happening with the banks, but I'm not going to share that. I'm just not sure if I can. So why did I put makeup on at 9 p.m. to look good for my clients? Thank you for asking. I think it's funny how the question comes. I thought that the audience would like to see me a bit more human and done. So if you've got any questions on how to still buy property, I've been also fending lots of calls for the first home buyers that are still working. So people like nurses, people in paramedics, people in essential services that are still able to have solid income, they can still buy houses. So if you're in essential services, you know your job is secure and you want to buy a house, the banks are still doing pre-approvals. So it's still good. We can still make it happen. If you want to buy an investment property, same story. So if you've got solid income, if you've got good job, secure, we can still make it happen. I've been also helping lots of people to review their insurances. Because as part of this, what's coming, what I'm seeing is we all need to review our budgets. What are we spending money on? Is Sky Sport very essential right now? Is it really? If your income is a bit unsteady. Same with Netflix, same with Disney, and all sorts of different channels and subscriptions, your magazine subscriptions, your newspaper subscriptions. So everyone's got to just recheck their budgets and where they're spending money on, because we don't know how long this is going to last for. We don't know whether that's going to be another month, another 2 months, another 3 months. So just make sure you are keeping a close eye on your budget. Although I must admit, I have been very bad, because I've discovered this website. And if you want me to share this website, let me know. But I've discovered this website. You can all order. That's for New Zealand, by the way. You can order all sorts of different things delivered to your door. So one of them is, for instance, kombucha. I love kombucha. So I've just placed an order for kombucha. I've also discovered you can place an order for popcorn, like really cool flavored popcorn. So there's lots of different things you can order now online, and I find that I'm doing a lot of shopping therapy through online. But this is sort of deviating from the finance question. But the finance question should be really relook at your budget, see where you can make cuts, make the cuts. On this note, if no one has any financial questions, I'm gonna go. But if you wanna leave them there for me to come back and answer, feel free to do that. I'm seeing some of my fellow Mike Piro people joining in to say hi, hello as well. So if you want to talk to me, you can get in touch with me directly through the phone, Zoom, WhatsApp, Messenger. There are all sorts of different ways we can all stay connected now. So please don't lose touch. Please stay safe. Stay in your bubbles. And if you do need any financial advice, reach out, because we're here to help. Our advice costs you nothing. And we really, really want to help people to get through these times. So, I'm going to finish now. I think I've had enough of talking. And stay well, everyone. Thank you and good night.